Before he was dubbed the king of private school Amapiano, Kelvin Momo was just a teenager in Deep Kloof, Soweto, glued to his phone, crafting playlists and making beats with basic software. But what set him apart from the start was soul, not just in his sound, but in his story, in his process, in his connection with listeners. That soul is what built his cult-like fan base, a global community that doesn't just listen to his music, but lives in it.
5-song, Kelvin Momo.
Kelvin Momo's journey started in the most humble way alone, experimenting with beats on a phone and learning by ear. Fans connected to that story. It wasn't flashy, it wasn't fast-tracked, it was real. Young producers and dreamers across South Africa and beyond saw themselves in him, a kid with raw talent and drive, making something beautiful with very little. His backstory became part of his mythos. Fans didn't just listen to Momo, they rooted for him. They weren't just supporters, they were believers in a vision that authenticity and patience could still win in a high-speed industry. Where most Amapiano emphasized dance floor energy, Momo slowed things down. He carved out his own sonic universe with private school Amapiano, a smoother, jazz-inflected, emotional take on the genre. His songs didn't just hit, they healed, they held space. Tracks like Abantu Betu, Polisa, and Amalobolo weren't just hits, they were moments. Fans reported crying to his music, studying to it, falling in love with it. His sound became a sanctuary, especially for listeners who weren't fully seen in the mainstream Amapiano scene. That emotional depth gave him something more powerful than a viral moment: loyalty. While others chased trends, Kelvin Momo remained consistent and deliberate. His rollouts weren't loud, they were intimate. His albums, Momo's Private School, Amukalani, and his other albums weren't packed with radio bangers. They told stories, built worlds. Fans dove deep. They didn't just stream, they studied. Each release became a quiet event, with fans dissecting every arrangement, every vocal layer, every chord progression. In a genre driven by pace, Momo made stillness a statement, and his fans loved him for it. As Momo's atmospheric sound began to cross borders, so did the admiration. In late 2023, Kelvin Momo reportedly received a direct message from none other than Drake, the Grammy-winning global superstar, praising the spiritual quality of his music. Kelvin Momo didn't just build an audience, he built a culture. Private school Amapiano wasn't just a subgenre, it became a vibe, a lifestyle, a code. Momo heads, as his most loyal fans often call themselves, created their own community, trading unreleased tracks, curating mood-based playlists, even designing tribute artwork and merchandise inspired by his sound. His collaboration with vocalist Babalwa M, who was also his life partner, added to the mystique. Fans didn't just see an artist, they saw a family. A movement rooted in love, calm, and care. Rare qualities in a music scene, often marked by egos and feuds. In October 2024, social media erupted when photos surfaced of Kelvin Momo with Johannesburg film producer. The intimate nature of the images led to accusations of infidelity, particularly explosive because of his relationship with Babalwa M, long perceived as both a romantic and artistic partner. Neither Momo nor Babalwa publicly confirmed or denied the rumors, but the silence only amplified the noise. Babalwa's unreleased track with lyrics like, "If he loves me, why is he playing with me?" seemed to echo fans' worst fears. X, formerly Twitter, users were split. Some fans vowed to delete Momo's discography, saying, "I can't believe he did this to her, to us. His music isn't the same now." Others speculated it was a calculated marketing move. As some fans put it, 2 breakup songs, 2 new projects, 1 scandal, smells like strategy. Regardless of intent, the scandal pierced the emotional contract Momo had with his listeners. Just months after the scandal, Momo reminded everyone why he had a cult following in the first place. His Red Bull Symphonic show, scheduled for the 6th of June 8, 2025 at the Teatro Monte Cassino, was an unprecedented moment in Amapiano history, a full orchestral reimagining of his catalog with Adam Howard and the Eagle Eye Symphonic Orchestra. Tickets for the first 2 nights sold out within hours, prompting a third night which also sold out rapidly. Fans flooded X with astonishment. Gone in 20 minutes? I blinked and they were gone. This is history in the making. It wasn't just a concert, it was a cultural event, a signal that, scandal or not, Kelvin Momo's artistry remained untouched and unstoppable. Kelvin Momo's fan base isn't built on algorithm, hype, or controversy-driven fame. It's built on trust in his sound, his storytelling, and his ability to make people feel something deeper. He may be flawed, his personal life may stir debate, but his music remains sacred to many, a genre-blending force that heals, hypnotizes, and transcends. Whether he's receiving DMs from Drake, collaborating with Babalwa M, or selling out orchestral shows in under 30 minutes, one thing is certain. Kelvin Momo didn't just build a fan base.